Look at these liars, man. Why do they lie?
Liar! You're a liar! You're finished already. You know you're gonna get corrected, boy!
In my hands, I'm holding a book called Reliance of the Traveler. What makes this book so important is that it is an English translation of an extremely important 14th century book of classical Islamic law. This is one of the few books that are completely available in English for us to look into and to understand Islamic Sharia law. Here is the problem, however. Recently, as I was researching something and looking through my sources, I noticed that there is a mistranslation when it comes to the topic of female genital mutilation or female circumcision. Female genital mutilation is something that is present in Islamic culture and that has been practiced throughout Islamic culture and Islamic history. When we try to find out what the source of this practice is, the oldest reference to this in Islamic religion and Islamic culture is the Hadith, Muhammad himself. Muhammad and many other of his companions are reported to have said, when the circumcised part passes the circumcised part, ghusl, the ritual washing, is obligatory. The question is, when should people be obligated to wash themselves completely, to attain a state of purity? So the clarification was then made: if the circumcised part of the man passes the circumcised part of the woman, then washing is necessary. So what we understand from this is that both the man and the woman are circumcised. We don't further see the details, and we don't understand the instructions regarding the details of female circumcision in these hadiths. We only see once that somebody is circumcising a little girl, and Muhammad says, don't cut too severely. That's it. So when it comes to how female circumcision is practiced, we have to look at Islamic scholarly texts. And one of those, a very important one, is this one. Unfortunately, this one was translated by a Muslim convert scholar who calls himself Nuhamim Keller, and he mistranslates this part. Under purification of the body, in E4.3, it says, circumcision is obligatory. The further commentary says, for both men and women. For men, it consists of removing the prepuce from the penis, and for women, removing the prepuce, Arabic badr, of the clitoris. The translator, Mr. Keller, then adds, not the clitoris itself, as some mistakenly assert. Further commentary by the scholars says, Hanbalis hold that circumcision of women is not obligatory but sunnah, while Hanafis consider it a mere courtesy to the husband. Looking at this text, you could understand that when girls are circumcised, only the hood of the clitoris should be removed and not the clitoris itself, which is devastating, very dangerous, and which removes a woman's ability to feel pleasure. Unfortunately, this is pure deception, because the translator, Nuhamim Keller, is not really translating the text. He's tweaking it. Because in the original Arabic text, it does not say removing the prepuce or the hood or the cover of the clitoris. In the text, it literally just says, for women, removing the clitoris. This word badr, which he for some reason translates as prepuce of the clitoris, does not mean prepuce of the clitoris, it means clitoris. And this can be confirmed by looking at multiple different dictionaries of Arabic. So the text, which Nuhamim Keller is supposed to accurately translate to us into English, only says, and for women, removing the clitoris. But apparently, Mr. Nuhamim Keller, who is still alive today, and who translates this text into English for Western audiences, deliberately changes this text, and even on top of it, lies about it. I will not say that this scholar does not know, and he's just, he's mistaken himself. No, there is no way that you could possibly mistake the meaning of this. This is a lie. And why does he do that? Of course, because this book should be made available to Western audiences, to global audiences. And by today's standards, we understand that circumcising a little girl and cutting off the clitoris is an extremely terrible, painful, dangerous, possibly deadly practice, which takes away a girl's, a future woman's ability to feel pleasure. This is something that many people suffer from today. And this guy here comes and does that one thing that a translator is not supposed to do, deliberately mistranslates the text, and even adds his own commentary on top of this lie. And this here is an example of how respected Islamic scholars lie. Now, of course, he says it is obligatory to remove the hood of the clitoris of a girl. And that does not make the text much better, because removing the hood of a clitoris of a girl, or cutting it, is also called female genital mutilation. It is a non-medical, unnecessary intervention into a little girl's body for no proper reason, and there are risks to it, which is why this is called female genital mutilation. So even the lie of this Muslim scholar does not really make the text that much better. But if we take the text as it is, and we are talking about removing the clitoris, then that is much more horrific, much more inhuman, much more dangerous. Many scholars in Islam agree that female genital mutilation is obligatory, or that it is sunnah, recommended in accordance with Muhammad's tradition, or that it is an honorable practice, which is why, according to the four schools of Sunni Islamic law, in the Shafi school, which this book belongs to, it is obligatory. The Malikis hold that it is obligatory or recommended. There are differences. The Hanbalis hold that it is recommended, it is good, while the Hanafis say that it is honorable but not obligatory. This is the truth. This barbaric practice of cutting a little girl for no proper reason at all and endangering her life and destroying her life is part of Islam. And this most important Islamic law book in English today is a book with lies. Of course, that's not all to it. In the book, he even says that he did not translate a specific part about slavery because it's not relevant today because, you know, slavery was abolished over time and all that. That's not what a translator is supposed to do. A translator is supposed to translate a text, not pick out good parts and bad parts and not translate some that he doesn't find suitable right now for his audience. And the part that he left untranslated says stuff like that if you have a child with your female servant, then that child will become a free person and so on. So it very much explains how you treat your slaves, including your female slaves that you have sex with. No wonder he left that untranslated. This is how Islamic scholars lie. Let us keep exposing them. I definitely will keep doing it. Please share this video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe for more updates. If you want to support what I am doing, please consider supporting this channel on Patreon or on apostateprophet.com. I appreciate your help very much. I will be back very soon. Have a fantastic day and stay away from Islam.